back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we take whatever artist or band we're doing and we rank all of their albums from worst to best. But before we do that, we get into our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, which is always fun. So we're gonna get to. I'm already a mess. I'm already
talking
lost.
about. Like,
Dude, intros.
Where are you going?
Intros are so
Where
hard.
are you going?
Intros are hard for me sometimes. I don't know. Like I said, this is Asinine Radio. Go to Apple Podcasts. Go rate, review, and subscribe to us on there. Follow us on social media at Asinine Radio. We have a phone number you can call, leave us a voicemail, send us a text. I don't care. Do one of those two things. The phone number is 503-893-5307. And we have a Discord server as well. If you want to join that, we'll send you a link. Just let us know. We'll send it to you. And that's all I got for the boring intro that I really fucked up on.
No, that was great. You did a phenomenal job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So let's move on to our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. If you don't know what this is where we connect the artist of the week to Tom DeLonge. And Jeff didn't do his homework, which, you know, he's I don't know why he didn't. I just really don't know why he didn't.
Last week you probably did none. I did like 2. That's okay though. We're not counting.
That's fine. So let's start with me and only me because I'm the only one.
Let's start and end with you. Okay.
So we're gonna start with Britney Spears because we're doing her on the pod. And her main songwriter, Max Martin, he's written a lot of music over the years. And one of the artists he wrote with was Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne is currently working with Feldy, our boy Feldy. And Feldy obviously is the 4th member of Blink-182, which Tom DeLonge used to be in. So there you go. That's my first 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. Easy peasy right there. This next one I had a little bit more fun with. So we start with Britney Spears. We move to will.i.am, who is, you know, in the Black Eyed Peas, and he produces and writes a lot of music for people. So will.i.am has also done a song with Nicki Minaj called, what is it fucking called now? I forgot. But he did a song on her first record. And Nicki Minaj has worked a lot with Lil Wayne. She's essentially like the girl version of Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne did that terrible collaboration of What's My Age Again with Blink. And that was after Tom left Blink. And then so Blink's Tom. There you go. Those are my 2 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. The good stuffs.
The good stuffs. Okay. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, you could have gone so many ways because this Britney Spears has worked with so many different people. So, whatever. So let's start with... let's go into our rankings of her 9 records. She has 9 full-length records.
9 fucking records.
It's unbelievable that she's put out this many.
It is.
So we're going to try our best to not be too cynical. I mean, we're going to be pretty cynical, but not extreme about it.
No, I'm going to be
I'm sure
extreme.
we'll have some nice things to say.
Triple X extreme, baby.
All right.
Xander Cage.
All right, so we're going to go from our least favorite to our best, and from each record, we're going to give our biggest banger, if we even have one. I don't know.
Okay.
Does every song have a banger for you?
No. Every album?
Yes, every album.
No.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
No.
All right, so let's start with the number 9. Which Britney Spears record is your least favorite? Go.
Britney's Britney. This is her 3rd album, 2001.
Okay.
Here's why I hate this album. She's a more mature adult who flopped on making a more mature song and album. This album is her trying to break free from like the typecast that she had been pigeonholed in. Her single, I'm a Slave for You, it could have been like a really nuanced, cool jab at like the recording industry or men in general, or the people that forced her into this life of pop. But instead, it's just like literally about just wanting to dance and get away because you're frustrated. And it is deeper, yes. I'll give her that, but I'm not convinced yet that she's ready and willing to be something bigger. And then she wears like that snake on her to make her look edgy and sexier.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, dude, she's literally just a slave for the pop realm and the higher ups. It's a joke. This album is a joke. This album is trash. Sub 1.
Okay, so for anybody listening who's never listened to the pod before, we do have our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album, but give it a shot, and 0 is just a trash fire. So you give this a sub 1.
I really do. I really give this a sub 1. Yes.
Wow.
This is the only sub 1 I have, but yes, I do give this a sub 1. This is a fucking joke.
All right.
I thought she was joking my ass. I did. I really did. I had to call her.
You did. What did she say?
She said she was not joking my ass. She said this is only my 3rd album. Stay with it. It gets better. That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Okay, Michael Scott over here.
I love how completely unintentional that was too. Oh man. So no banger for you on this one, right? Okay. So my number 9 is also Britney. Her 3rd record. This album sucks. It's you could tell, like you said, you could tell she's trying to be a little bit more mature, but the sounds, the beats, the songs themselves are still very that bubblegum pop that she was doing on her first 2 records. Maybe lyrically there was some more mature parts, but overall it's not that big of a departure from the last 2. And it only came out a year after Oops, I Did It Again. Like, how much are you going to mature in less than a year? Or maybe a little over a year? You're not really going to, especially when you're 18 to 19. How much have you changed in those 2 years? Nada.
Well.
So, I mean, come on. When we were 18 and 19, how much had we matured? Not a lot.
I mean, you mature more between the ages of 18 and 19 than you do like 34 and 35.
True, but you really don't mature much.
No, it's not.
Especially when she's been doing the same
no.
thing. Especially when she's been doing the same thing for the last 4 years, 3 years. It's a bad record. Straight up bad. But I'm a Slave for You. I do like that song.
I'm a slave.
Yeah, I do like that song.
That song is terrible.
I've always liked that song.
You've always
it's a
been
banger
trash.
song.
It's
a banger song.
You're trash.
Otherwise, I would give this album a 1 out of 3 on our world famous rating system.
God, dude. So we're gonna go from like a 1 to probably a 2 so fast. Okay. All right. Here we go. There we go.
So what do you got for number 8? Go.
Number 8 is her first album, her debut, Baby One More Time, 1999. And here's why I hate this album. It's fucking disgusting. As a 12-year-old, I loved it because I liked pop music. I was already into the Backstreet Boys at this time. As a teenager, I still enjoyed it because Britney was hot. As a 20-something-year-old, it kind of turned into nostalgia. Mm-hmm. But as a mid-30s grown-ass adult, this is like borderline child slavery, and it's fucking weird and gross. And I feel really uncomfortable listening to this. Listening to a 16 to 18-year-old be hypersexualized in the form of pop music, in the form of really catchy pop music. Mm-hmm. So the reason why this is above Britney is because the hits from this one these are really catchy songs. But I still hate it.
But you still hate it. Okay.
Hate it. I was really, really surprised how much I hated this album. No bangers.
No bangers on this one either?
No bangers. Nope.
Come on.
No, Baby One More Time, the title track, I think is a stupid fucking song. It's catchy at points, but it's really just like, hey, let's write a really, really, really catchy chorus and then throw some other shit in the song too to make it just, I don't know, filler. And then You Drive Me Crazy. That's not that good of a song. It's really not.
Come on, dude.
It is not that good of a song.
It is. I don't even know what. I don't even have words for this.
We are now at a 1. Baby One More Time is a 1.
Okay, we're moving up. We're moving on up to the east side. There it is. All right, so my number 8 is Britney Jean, her 8th record. Britney. There you go. So there was a point in time where her music drastically changed to straight up club music. And this one is just very kind of, it is in that same genre, but it's very boring. None of the songs really go anywhere. They just kind of build up to nothing. It's kind of like this is the pop version of listening to Tool, where it's constant build up with no relief. It just, the songs don't really go anywhere. Except I guess the difference with Tool is like they're really good at playing their instruments, but song wise, so boring. Just don't really care. This album is like that. It's subpar club music. I know this is supposed to be her like more intimate record because she had more to do with the songwriting, which, you know, we're going to get a lot more into on the main episode because that's a whole nother topic in itself. But yeah, this record, it's very phoned in even for her songwriters. So that's really saying something. The one song that I thought was actually pretty cool though was Till It's Gone. This is like a dubstep song where they've really chopped up her vocals. Like you could tell she literally had nothing to do with this song. They're like, go in there, sing this like one verse and part of a chorus, and we'll do the rest. Yeah. We'll make a song around this. And that's what the song is. And it's pretty cool. It's like a cool remix song. But other than that, this record blows. I give it a 1. A 1.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. Already starting off wrong, but okay.
Dude, there's no way you put this one high.
Yeah, of course.
It's so boring.
I mean, it's obviously higher than boring. Baby One More Time.
Okay, so what do you got for number 8?
Number 7.
Oh, it's 7. I'm sorry.
Yeah, counting crows is hard. Number 7 is Circus. Her album Circus, which is 2008. This is like her 6th album. And
6th album, yeah.
This is not a bad album. This is just boring. And honestly, I wrote the least amount of notes on this one because I don't remember anything from this. Even after it was over with, really? I was just like, how the fuck? What did I just listen to? Nothing was engaging, and it was forgettable for me. And Circus. That's all I got. I don't have a banger from this one, and that's it. After my next one, it gets a lot better.
Okay, not a single banger yet.
No, not a single banger yet.
Okay, all right.
Circus. All right. What fucking dumb. What a dumb.
Okay, so my number. What a dumb. So my number 7 is Glory, her 9th record, her latest record. This one is just a typical dance club record with a few ballad type songs. It's not really a bad record. There's nothing that really stands out for me on this one except for the song Do You Want to Come Over? I think it's the second song on the record because there's some really cheesy acoustic guitar parts that are just kind of badly placed within the song. And there's some cool dubstep wobbles and then some cool gang vocals toward the end. So it kind of makes this particular song stand out from the rest. But otherwise, like, this is like an album that we'd be playing. Like if you were to, I mean, I haven't been to a club in I don't even know how many fucking years, but if I were to go to a club and they were playing a bunch of songs off this record, okay, this is cool. Like this is what I would expect to hear in a club. Nothing standing out, but just kind of there as noise. That's kind of how I view this record, minus that one particular song, because it's almost like they tried to do something different, but then they got really scared. Like they were afraid of something new, so then they kind of stepped away from it after this song.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my number 7.
All right.
Is Glory.
All right.
Glory Hole. So what do you got for number 6?
Number 6 is our album of the week. Oops, I did it again.
Really, that low? Huh?
Oh, it's lucky it even got above Circus. It is lucky.
She's a star,
so
right?
lucky. She's a star. Dumb. Yeah, oops, I did it again.
So for me, my number 6 is In the Zone, her 4th record. This is finally, at this point, this is where she's beginning to move away from the bubblegum pop music into more of a club electro style, which was finally kind of refreshing because I was pretty burnt out from all that other stuff. And
you like her fucking shittiest albums. You haven't even put Baby One More Time or Oops. Like, that is insanity. Insanity. Linsanity. But I was very like, after listening to her 3rd record, Britney, I was thinking, shit, this is gonna be just so bad. I knew a lot of her singles since then, but I just thought it was gonna be more bubblegum pop and not really diverge from that. But this is a huge
left turn in her style, in her songwriter style, and it was decent. There was some good stuff on here. Her best song is on this record, and that is "Toxic." I think "Toxic" is an absolute.
I'm done. I'm out.
banger.
I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm fucking done with you. I'm seriously done with you. I've never been more done with you in my entirety of this life. I cannot even believe
why?
you think "Toxic"
Why?
is her best song. That's stupid. That's wrong.
Well, all of her songs are stupid.
No, some of them are
Yes.
not. Some of them are not stupid.
They're all stupid.
Some of them are not stupid. Toxic?
Now I know you're lying. Now I know you're lying.
That is not her best song. That's like
It is her.
that's maybe top 10.
100% her best song. Wait, did you say it's not even in her top 10?
I would say it's top 10. No. I don't like Toxic. No. I'm done. No.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. Toxic is in the top 1 of her songs.
You just like
That's what it
you like that.
It's such a
stupid little
weird.
thing.
It's such a weird, quirky kind of song, and it's so catchy. It's so catchy. I love it. I love the song.
Okay, that's wrong,
So
but okay.
that's my number 6 in the
That's your
zone.
number stupid is what it is. I cannot fucking believe "Baby One More Time" is that high for you. Like you're a sucker for glam or something. I don't know. Oh my god, I get it. I don't know what to think.
So what do you got for number 5?
Blackout.
Okay.
So this is the one that starts off with "It's Britney Batch." This is that one.
Yeah.
And again, this is not that bad of an album. I think the production is solid, and there's a lot of great like dub and club tracks. My problem with this one is everything just kind of gets muddled together really easy, and there's not like a good varied sound. So I don't know. 4 tracks seem like they're fucking 15, 16-minute song, but it's like 4 different songs. So that was boring.
Fair.
But the song "Toy Soldier," she has a cool like vocal twang to her, like how MIA throws down on some of the more snotty sounding songs, like the galang galang galang, like that kind of thing. That's how she sounds. I think it's really cool. I like the beat. There's a lot of like production tricks that they're using, and it's funny because like you brought it up earlier, but not this album, but her in general. She had nothing to do with the writing of this song in any way. So it's just like clearly. Britney, just sing a couple lines and get out of here.
Yeah.
which is Toy Soldier. She had nothing to do with the songwriting or production in any way.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about on the main episode. Interesting stuff. So it's your number 5. My number 5 is "Baby One More Time."
It fucking
Here we go.
better be.
Finally,
Good
right?
Lord, good God.
Finally,
How
right?
is this even better? Like you're insane. It's so stupid.
I agree. This album's not that great, and it's gross. It really is. And I haven't listened to this record in its entirety since I was a kid. Really, since I was probably a kid, a young teenager. And yeah, this album is creepy. It's really creepy. There are some songs that are just because clearly, I mean, they're obviously not written by her. Lyrically, they're not. Nothing's written by her. And for like a grown ass man to write some of these lyrics for her to sing as a 15, 16-year-old girl is very creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of forewarned me because you listened to this record like the day before I did, and I thought, okay, you're being a little bit dramatic, but no, you were 100% right.
Because this
There's
came
some
out
weird
when
shit
she
on
was
here.
like 18, but they started
No, she
writing
was
this when she
16.
was they started
No,
writing
no.
it when she was 16.
No. This came out when she was I'm sorry. This came out when she was 17. Oops came out when she was 18.
No,
That's
this
what
came
it
out in
was.
1999.
Yeah.
She was born 1981.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she was 18 when this came out, but they started writing this when she was 16.
Regardless, yeah, no, she was fucking young. It doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter. She was
16.
super fucking young. Yeah.
Like even 18. Like, fucking 18-year-olds are idiots.
True. Yeah. We were fucking idiots. Everybody was. But yeah, "Baby One More Time." Honestly, this one is only as high as it is because of its nostalgia.
That's
Which
silly.
we'll get more into.
Why?
We'll get more into on the main episode, but
That's silly boy talk. I don't like it.
with our origin
I don't like
story
it.
and all.
I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of it either, but I don't even want to call them bangers. Well, one of them is a banger. The other one is just an interesting song for me. My number 1 banger is "Sometimes."
Sometimes
Dude, it's so catchy. It's so bad, but it is so.
It's only catchy because we've heard it 1,000 times.
I know.
It is not a good song.
I like this song. I think it's definitely the best song on the record. And a song that really caught me off guard was The Beat Goes On, because it's like this bossa nova jam with some cool bass wobbles, and it's all electronic. It really stands out on the record. So I wanted to throw that song out there because it's something she's never done ever. This is the only time she's ever done like this bossa nova thing, and it was kind of cool. You should really listen to like the Sunny or the shared version of that song. The Beat Goes On. It's really good. Is it actually? Wait, is this a cover? Yeah, this is the Sunny. And, I don't know if it's Sunny and Cher, but I know it's Cher for sure. No shit. I didn't even know it was a cover. It's a fucking good song. I think I talked about it a little bit ago. Yeah, because Vanilla Fudge did like a kind of cover of this song, but like an album thing. But the song is actually really, really good. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I thought it was just something like her songwriters did for shits and gigs. Oh no, it's definitely a cover. It's a cool cover because it's like the Sonny and Cher version or whatever it is. It's very like psychedelic pop sounding. Like the 60s. I'm interested, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of the shit that was coming out in the 60s because Bossa Nova was blowing up back then. So that's my number 5. What do you got for number 4? Number 4. Now we're getting into the good stuff here, okay? Okay. So let's kickstart it with Britney Jean. Britney Jean is not my love. This one's interesting because I reading things about this online. This one's kind of hated by the Britney community. Yeah. It gets shit on by like the Britney fans, by the Free Britney crusade. They don't like this one. I love it. It's got a ton of amazing club and dub sounds again. I think it's heavy. I think it's aggressively seductive. There's even like a kind of pop punk track and a tinge to a lot of other tracks. But the song Passenger is reminiscent of like Avril from like decades prior. It's a solid album. I think the production is so far over the top that it just kind of makes for like a good, like let's just get crazy tonight. Like fuck guys, let's just get crazy tonight. That's what this album reminds me of. Don't reference him. Dane Cook's first album was good. It was funny. It's funny stuff. Okay. I like this album a lot. I really like the song Perfume. I like everything about it. I like the melody. I like the message. The remix at the end of the track or the end of the album, I think is really good. I love this fucking song. I love the way she sings. She sings the song mostly like a bit nasally and pop punk sounding, and I like it. I fucking love this album. Wasn't that the song that she was accused of not singing on? That like one of the backup singers sang on? I think it was Perfume. Perfume they did twice, so that could be if they're pushing that one to be. I think it was like the second or third single from the album. Yeah, I think Perfume. There was a demo of it recorded by a different singer, and then it was given to Britney, and then she supposedly this is what the rumor is. She supposedly sang over it, but the one that was actually on the record is not her singing it. But who knows at this point? There's so many weird kind of fucked up things about her life and her career, so who knows what to believe. Britney Jean, baby. I can't believe that's so high. I thought it was just such a boring record. Well, that's because you're a boring person. You think fucking Oops, I Did It Again and Baby One More Time are great records. And I cannot believe you haven't said Oops, I Did It Again. It's stupid, silly boy talk. It's you're like literally basing. I didn't know we were ranking things just off of nostalgia. If we're doing off of nostalgia, then my rankings have changed. I thought we were trying to be like professional and semi-objective about this, but you took this and went a totally different route and made a mockery of the entire system. I didn't know we were doing that. You should have told me that. I would have re-ranked them. I'll do it right now. Oh my gosh! Are you ready to move on so I can give my next pick? Doesn't matter what your next pick is. They're all stupid now. So my number 4 is "Oops, I Did It Again." Oh God! There you go. Are you fucking happy? Are you fucking happy? You probably fucking changed right now. Christ. Yeah. Oh yeah. I totally did.
Copy and pasting. Totally did.
So what do you got for your number 3?
All right. Here's where it starts. Here's where it starts. That I have now added all my top 3 picks to my want list on Discogs. No shit. Straight up. So I started, I started this because I don't know if you realize, but I was I did not want to do Britney this week at all. And when I was texting you after like Baby One More Time, Oops, but like my angry text tapered off fast. I stopped saying things. That's true. Yeah, you're right. because they got good. They didn't just get good. They got real good. So my third best is already on my want list in Discogs. But it's Femme Fatale, 2011.
Oh my God.
What a fucking surprising banger. Again, this is just a good club album, but it's varied in its intensity. And it pumps out great fast jams, but also pumps out really good slow jams. But I never felt like I had to be dancing to enjoy this. And that's what like a good club album is. And some of like the Black Eyed Peas stuff, that's why what made them so great was they are club songs, but you can also just listen to them at your house and not feel like the need to dance or whatever. It's easy club music, terrific beats. And my God, dude, this is where her best song is. Like, you're crazy in thinking that Toxic is her best song. Till the World Ends is her best fucking song. That is a fact.
I don't know about that.
That is a fact.
I don't know about that.
It's not fiction. It's fact. Till the World Ends is her best song. It's unbelievable. Every time I hear it, I oh my God, I can't even believe somebody can even think of something like this. It's so good.
You're so stupid.
It's unbelievable. It truly is.
I can't believe you put this on a want list. Is it expensive? I'm curious. Is it expensive?
It's not that expensive. There are variants that are expensive, but it's not that expensive. It's funny too, because like my favorite Britney stuffs is kind of coming out of like the Dr. Luke era, and I think "Till the World Ends" was one of the songs that was co-written by Kesha.
Yeah, I think it was. I think you're right.
So that's just a little interesting, but God damn, dude, Femme Fatale was so good.
Oh, so my number 3 is Circus, her 6th record. This one, I think there's some real bangers off this one. Her biggest banger is Circus. I think that song is it's top 5 Britney Spears for sure. That song is top 5 Britney Spears right there. It is beyond catchy. This is where she kind of threw it back to more of her bubblegum pop, but it was this great kind of combination of the club thing that she was doing that was kind of coming up in that era of music, and still keeping it with the traditional bubblegum pop she was doing, and it was so good, and Circus was a great representation of that. I think it's a killer song. The album has some duds, but it has some really great moments too, and some great pop songs. Honestly, just straight up great pop songs. That
Dude, the song "Womanizer" is so dumb.
It's dumb, but it's so catchy.
Oh, no, it's not. What part of it is it catchy? You just like saying "womanizer, womanizer." That's what you think is catchy. That's not catchy.
It too.
I don't.
It is catchy when it's stuck in your head, is it not?
How's the chorus go? Give me chorus.
That is the chorus. I'm a womanizer.
Womanizer. What's it's
that
fucking
is the
dumb.
chorus.
That's a dumb song. It's a dumb song.
But it is the chorus.
Dumb song.
You're a womanizer. That it's like 5 words, 4 words.
3 words. You're
that is,
womanizer.
but she like mixes. But no, but she like mixes it up.
That's a dumb song. It's a dumb record. You're a dumb person.
It's her 3rd best. Not to say it's a great record. It's not a great record.
Dude, you're not even in the 2s yet?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. Damn, I kind of spoiled. I kind of spoiled our album of the week, but okay.
Album of the week is trash. Everybody knows that. But at least Femme Fatale is a 2 for you. That's good. What else? You like
possible.
Blackout too. Blackout and
possible.
Femme Fatale.
Maybe nothing
okay.
even reaches the 2. Maybe none of them reach the 2. We don't know.
God, riding that fucking middle line. All right.
All right. So what do you got for your number 2?
All right, number 2 is Glory. Glory. 2016, her latest album. I had so much fun with this one. This is just, dude.
So
this was so good. This is just a good like timepiece. It's just a club. It's a club album, but again, it's also just as good as when I listened to it, sitting in my office, sipping coffee, watching hockey. I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking good. I'm turning to my left, my right. No one's in the office, but I'm kind of like smiling to myself thinking, holy shit, this is really good. I really like this. I really like it. But yeah, so Glory is absolutely fantastic. The opening track, Invitation, that's my favorite track off of this. That's my 2nd favorite Britney song. Honestly, it rivals Till the World Ends. It's almost as good.
No
it really
way.
is. I love like her angelic vocal delivery. I love how she has like this little lower registered spoken word part. I think it is an unbelievable song. And that's not even the only one. Like this album is just chock full of bangers. The 2nd song on there, Do You Want to Come Over? Banger of a song.
That is a good song, right?
Yes, it is a fantastic song.
It's a weird song, but it's really good.
Dude, this is an amazing album. This is also on my Discogs want list. Boom.
Oh my God!
We're in the 2s for sure.
Rank this record?
Oh, this one I probably do like. without giving a second listen, because it was just one listen thus far. So I may be in the honeymoon phase, but I'd probably do like a 2.25, maybe 2.3.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is Blackout. This is her 5th record. And this kind of like changed my view on her music. And because she pretty much had gotten rid of almost all the bubblegum pop of the early stuff and was going for more of like a club sound and a dance sound, which was really cool. It was such a nice, like, not even, I wouldn't even want to say transition, but it was just like such a nice change from what I was hearing, because I was getting so bored of it. And I've always heard so many bad things about this record. Like, so many people talk shit about this record, but it's actually pretty good. It's really not bad at all. There's some really good songs. And to be basic, I will say my favorite song on this is Radar. That chorus in that song is so catchy. It's so fucking dumb, but it's so catchy. And I think this record's really good. I wouldn't get this on vinyl, but it does have replayability. So, I mean, I would give this a 2 out of 3 for sure. Give this a 2 out of 3. I think this is a good electronic club record, and with a little pop infused, but you know, it's good. And I feel like, because this is like, I think 2006, maybe 2007, and you hear a lot of like early dubstep on this record, like very, very subtle. You hear some little bass wobble, some little, I don't even want to say drops, but just little things here and there, subtle things that eventually, like Skrillex and Noisia and, you know, Kill the Noise we're going to do in the next 4 or 5 years. But yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. Blackout is a good record. Honestly, it's a good record. Kind of a forgotten thing for her, but good stuff. So
it's mid-tier, Britney. I'll give you that. All
right, whatever. You're wrong. So what do you got for number 1?
Number 1's In the Zone. In the Zone. Good Lord. Like, you are, it's insane. This is very much of like the early 2000s, but it never feels outdated. Listening to this now, it does not feel outdated. It's great pop sounds, but also a mix of really good of that era of techno, but still holds up today. But there's also some really, really good hip hop beats and some really amazing soundscapes. Like, everything about this album was just really like thrown together, but it came out really well. They tried to do so many things that it was either going to, you know, hit or miss, and it fucking hit. I love this album so much. And supposedly our boy Durst and her wrote some songs together, but after the whole affair thing, it was rumored, but Durst wouldn't allow their release, which I don't know if I believe that either.
I don't believe it, yeah.
But honestly, there's only one stinger on the album, and that's Showdown. The song Showdown. It just has a lot of like the kind of noises she's doing at this time, and it's
it's gross. Yeah, it's annoying.
Stupid. But dude, like, even that song too, it had some kind of like cool space age techno vibe to it, and man, this album was fucking fantastic. And this was right after Britney, which is her fucking worst. And
yeah,
after Britney's when I texted you like, I'm gonna start doing what I hated the most about these albums.
Yeah.
And then this one hit, and I was like, oh, I can't do that anymore, because I thought they were all going to be very, very bad.
For the most part, they were, though. Come
on. She has 3.
For the most part, they were.
She has 3 great albums, and then she has 2. For me, she has 3 great albums. She has 2 okay albums, and the rest are just trash.
Okay. She has 1 good album, 1 great album. And the rest are to trash.
You don't think anything's trash?
No, I think no. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. That's why I said it. If I was kidding you, I wouldn't have said it.
Britney's trash. Britney Jean is trash. Glory is trash.
Like
yeah. Come on, man. In the Zone is where it starts to get like okay to good. And then, but I don't know. My number 1 is Femme Fatale. This record is actually really good. I was very kind of surprised by this one. This came out in 2011. It was her 7th record. But this record is so representative of what was going on in music, in pop music at this time. I don't know if it was because of her. Well, it wasn't because of her, because she didn't write anything, but it was because of her songwriters and how they dictated what was going to be going on in the music world, the club world. And I mean, we were like 24, 25, maybe 24 years old when this album came out, and we were kind of in this kind of scene of still kind of going out still, and I don't know, man. This is so of its time, but still, it's just really good. It's really good electronic music with a little bit of dubstep thrown in there. And her second best song is on this record, and it's Till the World Ends. This song is unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable how good this fucking song is. It's stupid.
I mean, I agree. I
that
just don't
chorus is
like.
unbelievable.
I don't like that you're putting it behind Toxic. Toxic isn't good.
Toxic is. I feel like Toxic is a great representation of her pop music, and this is a great representation of her club music. I don't know. I think that's the best way to compare the two. One is her best pop, and then her best electronic.
Everything about this too is like very Kesha. Like even I mean, Kesha was 2010, but the way the cover photo looks on the artwork,
yeah,
she looks like Kesha. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like she got like some type of surgery in her face, like a nose job or something, and she looks like Kesha. And this is her Dr. Luke album. Like she looks like fucking Kesha.
I think that was the point, though. I think even Kesha co-wrote some, like we talked about. She co-wrote some of the songs on this record, at least one.
Yeah,
that's what she's known to do, though.
This is right after Animal came out. Then,
dude, that's such a good record.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Way better than Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale is the only one I would actually get on vinyl, and I looked it up, and it's going for like the cheapest, like $55 after shipping. So with that, I'm out. But
you
yeah,
get the fuck out. If you're at like double nickels or something, you saw "Oops, I Did It Again" for like $25, you'd buy it because that's what you would do. I know you would. I know you would.
I would not.
You're lying to our regulars right now, and I don't like it.
To our regular, you mean?
Our regular. I don't like it.
No, that's not true. Femme
I know you
Fatale
would.
is the only one that I'm going to listen to in its entirety again. That's it.
Oh my god, In the Zone, so
Maybe
good.
Blackout.
Glory's so fucking good.
But Femme Fatale, that's my number one. Till the World Ends, one of her best songs, second best song. That's all I got for my rankings. And you got anything else to say about this one before we jump into the main episode?
No, that's all I got for these mediocre rankings, I guess. At best.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Apple Podcasts, go rate, review, and subscribe to us on there. Follow us on social media at Asinine Radio. Thank you all for listening. And that's it. That's all. Britney Spears.